So this month we have been talking a lot about bringing a bit of an attitude or a bit of a feeling or emotion to our yoga postures. And if you've been around with the Frog Project for a while, you probably have heard me talk about this before. Something that really I find incredible about yoga is how postures have the power to help us cultivate certain types of emotions. So if you need to be a little bit more one-pointed and focused, if you've got lots on your plate and you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, there's certain postures you can do to help you along the way. If you're feeling stressed or anxious or worried, there are other postures you can do. If you need a bit of a pick-me-up or an energy blast, then there are postures. And then there's postures as well for cultivating stillness and serenity. So these are the 4 bhavas or attitudes or feelings that you can cultivate with yoga. Let's do 4 standing ones and 4 seated ones, and you can start to feel the magic for yourself. So we'll begin with our standing postures. Come up to your standing position. Bring your feet together, big toes touching, heels slightly separated. Then a little roll through the shoulders. Hands come to the heart. Standing prayer pose. So this is from the first set of bhavas called Dharma Bhava. Your purpose for being here on this earth. So let your gaze be steady or close your eyes. And take a moment to soften it. So if the purpose of a fish is to swim and be in the ocean, the purpose of a human being is to learn and to grow and to be in the world in the kindest, most compassionate way, truthful to ourselves and to those around us. And these Dharma Bhavas, mostly meditative poses, can help us connect to the essence of ourselves. So stay for a couple of moments. Observing your breath. And slowly release the hands. Moving into our second bhava, Jnana Bhava, which means knowledge. So separate the feet nice and wide. And all these postures are stretching, twisting postures, working the arms and the legs and the spine. And this helps us to bring this one-pointed focus. Great if you have this busy mind like many of us do, where you want to be doing all the different things in one go. And this helps us to kind of reset. So soften those shoulders. When you're ready, take a breath in, lift up onto the toes, reach up through the arms as tall as you can and hold the breath in. Then turn the palms out, and as you exhale, lower the heels, lower the arms at the exact same time. 2 more times just like this, breathing in, reach everything up. Hold the breath in as your gaze is steady. Then turn the palms away from you and exhale. Slowly down. 1 more time, just like that. Big breath in, reaching up. Hold the breath in. And exhale, slowly down. Good. Roll through the shoulders. Bring the right hand in front of the left. Slightly different variation. Inhale, reach up onto the toes, reach through the fingers, hold the breath in. Slowly release. Other side, left hand comes in front of the right. Breathing in, last round onto the toes, reach up through the arms, hold the breath in. And exhale, slowly, slowly down. It'll roll through the shoulders, bend through the knees, shake it out. As we come into our third bhava, Aishwarya bhava, and this is our bhava for bringing a bit of confidence and self-esteem and strength to the body. So perfect if you're about to go into a meeting or something that you feel a little anxious or worried about. Back bend. So we're going to do Trakrasana pose, standing variation of back bend. So have the feet slightly wider than the hips, hands start beside the body. Take a breath in, reach the arms up and overhead. Interlock the fingers behind you as you lean forward. Gaze up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, bend through the knees, soften everything over, fingertips catch behind the body. Squeeze the shoulder blades together here as the head and neck is heavy. And let's go again, bend into the knees, inhale, lift up, lean back, and exhale forward. Good, we're gonna go 3 more rounds. Inhale, lift you up. And now hold the breath in as you lean back, look up. And then exhale all the way up and over. 2 more rounds. Inhale, lift you up. Hold the breath in. And exhale. Nice counter pose. Last round here. So back bends are progressive. Each time maybe leaning a little bit further back. And exhale forward. Good. Softening in. And when you're ready, little bend into the knees. Everything comes back up. And exhale. Release the hands. Maybe a little shake. And bringing the feet slightly closer together. Preparing for our final bhava here. Vairagya bhava, or the essence of releasing, of letting go. Perfect if anxiety or you're even feeling a little bit low. This is a really, really great type of posture to do. Forward folding is one of the most common characteristics of these poses. So we're going to do a standing forward fold here. Big breath in, raise the arms up. And as you exhale, begin to soften all the way down here. Head and neck is heavy. You can put a nice bend in the knees if you need. Option to hold on to opposite elbows or just have the arms dangling towards the floor. Softening in. So unlike the last 2 poses where we've been moving dynamically with the breath, this pose is much like the first, where we just have a nice, steady in and out. But in these Vairagya poses, with each exhale, you can feel the body softening and releasing. Good. 2 more breaths here. And then maybe with the last exhale, even inviting a big sigh out of the mouth. Good. And then bending the knees, soften the hips down, lifting the head slowly, and bringing yourself down to an easy seat. So just take a moment to notice how you feel, and maybe feel a little more balanced than when you started this video. So while the 4 poses are great on their own, actually together they bring this lovely sense of balance. So we're going to repeat this sequence of bhavas, now seated, seeing if we can find even more balance here. So now into Dharma Bhava meditative poses, sitting easy, cross-legged, hands on the thighs. Coming back into this place of stillness, serenity. Like a beautiful mountain lake that's so still that it reflects all of the peaks around and the blue sky, as if it were a mirror. And then gently, easily coming out of this, rolling onto your hands and your knees. Cat-cow is a jnana bhava, is a bhava that helps us connect back to the body, back to the spine, back to this one-pointedness. And this one-pointedness really helps come about when we have a nice, soft and steady gaze. So let the gaze be down on the ground there between the hands. Then as you inhale, drop your belly, lift your head. Let your gaze follow the tip of your nose as you start to look up. And then as you exhale, keep the gaze on the tip of your nose as you round the spine. And now the gaze comes towards the belly button. Inhale, as if you were drawing a line with the nose and the gaze coming up. And exhale, nose and gaze all the way down. One more round here. Inhaling, watch as you breathe. Exhaling here. Good, then back to the middle. Now coming up onto the knees, reach the arms up towards the sky. One more Aishwarya. We're going to do half a camel. So turn the right little finger back behind you, and as if you were doing backstroke, right hand comes to the heel. Push the hips forward, turn the chest so it's forward as well. Left ear stays inside the left arm. As you breathe in, push the hips forward and open. And as you breathe out, gently coming back, swimming that arm back up. Left little finger turns behind, swim the left hand down to the heel. Turn the hips and the chest so they're forward. Right ear stays inside the right arm as you push the hips forward, open the chest back. And gently swimming everything back to the center. Release the arms, release the feet. Softening in, knees together. Take a breath. And when you're ready, lean onto the hips. Bring the legs out in front of you. Final pose here. Another Vairagya. Seated forward fold this time. Lean back into the hands. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale all the way up and over, maybe bringing the hands beneath the legs or taking hold of the calves or just letting the hands rest on the ground. Let your head and neck get nice and heavy here. And breathe deep. Feeling this sense of release, of surrender, of letting go. And then when you're ready, slowly coming back up. Bring the legs in. Let the hands rest down and just take a moment. Notice how you feel. When you're ready, you can bring the hands up towards the heart. A little moment of gratitude to yourself for exploring these postures. Let me know if you have any questions and how they felt for you. And when you're ready, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I shall see you soon.